Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna with Pilates by Brianna, and this workout is a mat Pilates workout with the runners or the walkers in mind. So there's going to be 2 leg series in it. One will be standing, one will be laying down. So we're really going to work into the glutes and the legs as well as a lot of core stuff. So when you're ready, you can come to join me on the mat. We're going to start in a child's pose. So start at the back of your mat. You're going to have your big toes together, knees as wide as the mat, arms will be out long, and you're going to sit back onto your heels. We'll stay here for a few breaths, feeling a little stretch into the low back and getting into the hip joint as well. We'll do one more deep inhale and deep exhale. And then you're going to rise up onto all fours. You're going to bring the knees inward so they're parallel and your feet are parallel as well. You're going to go into a neutral spine. And then on your exhale, you're going to puff up the chest. So you're in cat position. Hold this roundness in your back as you sit back onto your heels into a child's pose. And then you'll exhale back into cat pose. Inhale to rock back into child, sitting on the heels. Exhale forward. We're going to do a few like this, warming up the legs, the core, the arms, getting some movement. And just go at the pace of your own breath, whatever feels natural. And then next time you're on all fours, you're going to pause and bring your spine back into a neutral spine. You're going to lift the right toes and foot off of the floor. And you're going to rotate, pivot on your knee as you bring the ankle outward. And then you're going to come to look at your foot. Feeling a nice stretch in that left side body. And then the foot is going to go across the left leg and you'll look towards the foot again. So this is just called tail wag. We're working into the spine, getting a nice stretch through the side bodies and getting some hip mobility as well, some internal and external rotation. Let's do one more each side. And then you can put that leg down. You're going to bring the right leg, the whole leg out to the side, and then circle it around you and bring it back in. So we're making big hip circles with that right leg coming from the hip joint. So the knee is pretty much staying in a 90-degree angle, and you're just rotating the hip around. Again, just getting that mobility. Let's do one more time. And then you'll reverse. So now the leg will go out, circle around, and back in. This is a great workout to do before you run because we're really targeting the hip joint and we're warming up through the glutes, which will help the glutes stay activated during the run. Runners tend to be more quad dominant, which is why we need a lot of glute strengthening. Okay, I'm going to have you, let's bring the leg back out and then you'll straighten the knee and have the foot planted on the ground. And then you're going to rock back onto that left heel as much as you feel comfortable and rock forward. Rock back and forward. You're going to feel this in the inner right thigh, predominantly in the inner right thigh. A few more here. Just getting that mobilization. One more time. And then stay up on your hands. The right leg is going to go behind you and keep the leg up. If you feel comfortable here and you have your balance, you could bring the left arm forward. Then you're going to round through the spine using the core to bring the right knee towards the left elbow and straighten everything back out. And again. And straighten it out. We'll exhale in, inhale to straighten. Let's do this 2 more times. And last one. And then place everything down. Second side, you'll pick up the left foot. You're going to pivot on that left knee to bring the foot out as you look towards the foot. And then we'll switch. The left leg will go over the right leg as we look towards the left foot. And then back and forth into our tail wag here. Let's do one more time through. And then we'll go into that articulation of the hip. You're going to bring the left leg, the whole leg out to the side, circle it around you, and back center. Out to the side, circle around you, and back center. Do a few here, mobilizing the hip. Then we'll go 2. And last one. And we'll reverse. Bring the leg straight back, circle it around, and center. Straight back, circle around, back center. Then we'll go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring the leg back out to the side again, straighten out the foot. Try to get your whole foot on the ground, and then we're going to sit back onto the right heel and back up. And we'll do a few rock backs like this. Again, feeling into that left inner thigh. Let's do 3 more. 2. And last one. Good. Bring that left leg straight back behind you. Keep it up. If you have your balance here, you can bring the right arm forward. Then using the core, you're going to bring the right elbow and the knee to touch. And then back center. And bring it in. And press away in opposition. Bring it in. And press away. We'll go for 3, 2, and last one. And then you can place everything down. You're going to bring the arms out a little bit more, and then you're going to tuck your toes and lift up into a plank. And we're going to hold right here, keeping a nice straight line through the spine. And we're nice and strong through the arms. The wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. And the hands are spread wide. Hold for 3, 2, last one. Using your core, you're going to press back into an inverted V. And you can pedal out the legs, getting some movement through the legs, a nice stretch through the calf. If it feels better, you can keep the knees pretty straight, bent, and get a stretch in the shoulders. And then we'll exhale back to plank and hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and press back into the downward dog. Taking whatever movement feels good for you, whatever feels natural. And back to plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back one more time. And then begin to walk your hands towards your feet. And pause once your hands are by your feet. And then you'll inhale up to a halfway lift. So keeping the spine nice and straight, shoulder blades are pressing together. And then lower back down into your forward fold. And then you can sweep the arms all the way up. And we're going to do our standing series. So I'll try to face you for this. And we're going to just start with squats. So you're going to have your feet hip distance apart. I like to put my hands on my waist, but whatever feels good for you. You can have it at heart center or whatever variation you would like. And then pretending that there's a chair behind you, you're going to hinge at the hips first and press back. Weight will go towards the heels and back up. And we'll squat down and back up. And we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, hold it down, little pulses. Keeping the core engaged, you're going to pulse up an inch and down an inch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glutes to come back up. Good job, you guys. We're going into skaters. So you're going to keep the right foot where it is. The left leg is going to go behind the right into like a curtsy lunge. You're going to come down, and then you'll come back into a squat position and lift up the right leg. So the left leg will go behind the right, you'll come down, come back to squat, lift the right leg. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it down, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to your squat. You still have that right leg coming out and little pulses. So this is also going to challenge your balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We've got 10 squats before we do the other side. So you'll lower and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This one you'll hold down, hands are going to go behind your head. You're going to bring the right elbow towards the right knee and back up. Second side, left elbow, left knee. It's not going to touch unless you're super flexible, but just going in that direction. We're working into the obliques and a nice sustained hold through the legs. We'll do 4 more on each side. 3, 2, and last one. And come back up. Now we have the skaters on the second side. So now the left leg will stay where it is. The right leg is going to go behind the left for your little squat or curtsy lunge, and then come back to squat position, and the left leg goes up. So right leg goes behind, left leg kicks up. Right leg behind, left leg kicks up. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, hold for the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg goes out, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, you guys. I'm going to face this way. We still have a little bit left of the standing series. From the hips, you're going to hinge forward just a small amount. You're going to shift your weight into the right leg. With the left, you're going to bend the knee and press the heel away from you and back in. Press the heel away and back in. So we're going to repeat like this, working into the glutes and challenging balance on that right leg. So you should be feeling nice and warm through the legs. I lost count, so we're going to do 3 more. 2. And last one. Both legs down. Second side. Hinge forward at the hips, just a small amount. Shift your weight into the left leg. Right knee will bend and bring it back. And back to center. This is the leg that's harder for me to balance on. And if you fall out of your balance, just come right back into it. 3, 2, and last one. Good. I'm going to face you again, and we're going into heel raises. So again, hands at your hips or heart center, whichever is working best for you. Feet will be even, and you're going to just lift up on the toes and back down. We need a lot of gastric strength in order to propel ourselves forward when running. So it's important that we, strengthen these muscles too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. You're going to bring the heels together so you're in a V, and same thing, 10 right here. When you lift up, the heels are going to come apart, but when you lower back down, the heels should be touching. And you might feel some work through the inner thighs as well. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your feet to parallel, and then you're going to bring the toes together to touch, and heels will be wide. Same thing, 10 more, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good work, you guys. You can shake out your legs a little bit. That's the end of the standing series. And then we'll come to the top of the mat. You're going to bring the arms up. And let's actually cactus our arms and go into a little bit of thoracic extension. That should feel so good. Arms back to overhead. And then lower them all the way down towards your feet. We'll take a breath here. On your next inhale, you'll come up to a halfway lift. So that nice straight line through the back, shoulder blades pressing together. And then on your exhale, back to a forward fold. From this position, your right foot is going to stay where it is. The left leg is going to go back, so you're in a lunge. And then you're going to drop the left knee. You can bring your hands up onto your thigh, your right thigh, and then gentle press forward. So you should feel a nice stretch through the left hip flexors. Make sure you're not dumping into the back, so really getting in as much as you can. You're still strong through the core. And if you engage the core, it's going to make the muscle pop a little bit more and you'll feel it. And then you're going to rock back, sitting on the left heel, getting a stretch through the right hamstrings. And then you're going to come forward to get that stretch through the hip flexor. And then coming back. So we'll do a few here. Just rocking into the movement. And then next time you're up, your hands will frame the right foot. Your left toes are going to tuck and bring the left knee off the mat. And then bring your left leg forward to touch the right. And we're back in that forward fold. You're going to lift to a halfway lift. Back down to a forward fold, and we'll switch sides. Now the right leg is going to step back nice and long, and you're framing your left foot. Drop the right knee down, untuck those toes, hands will come on the left thigh, and you'll press forward gently for that nice stretch through the right hip flexors. And then you'll come to sit back towards the right heel, getting a stretch through the hamstrings depending on your level of flexibility, and pressing forward. So just gently going back and forth. If you want to stay in either stretch for a little bit longer, that's an option too. If you have tight hamstrings like I do, and you have yoga blocks, those would be useful as well. And then next time you're stretching the right hip flexors, your hands are going to frame the left foot, tuck the right toes, right knee comes off, and bring your right leg forward. So we're in that forward fold. You're going to sweep the arms towards the sky one more time, and then lower them back down. And then you can bring your tush on the ground, and we're going to stay sitting. You're going to bring the left knee in towards you. The right leg will be out straight. And we're going to work the quads in their entering position. So you're going to grab hold of your left leg, give it a little hug. The right foot will be flexed, so the knee is nice and straight. And you're just going to lift up the right leg and lower it back down. So we're doing a straight leg raise just in a sitting position. So it's a little bit more of a progression of this exercise. Then we'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Bring both legs out, shake out the legs, and then we'll switch. Right leg will come in, left foot will flex up and down. And we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Straighten out both legs and shake out the legs. Arms are going to come long in front of you. You're going to tuck the pelvis and begin to roll down and hold once you're about a third of the way down. And then roll down a little bit more and hold. And then lower all the way down. Arms are going to go overhead. On your inhale, arms are going to come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, as you scoop the stomach, roll up to sitting, reach towards the toes. And then back up, sitting up nice and tall. Tuck the pelvis, lower down a third of the way. Pause. Then a little bit more. Pause. And then all the way down. Arms overhead, behind the head. And we're going to roll up again. And reach for the toes. And we'll begin to lower down, tuck the pelvis, engage the core. Lower down part of the way, pause. A little bit more, pause. And then all the way down. You're going to bring the legs into tabletop. Arms are going to go long by your side for the 100. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat and begin pumping the arms. We'll inhale for a count of 5. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, legs straighten above you. Inhale. Exhale, lower the legs. Inhale. Exhale, bring them back into tabletop. And we'll go through that again. Inhale. Exhale, legs overhead. Inhale. Legs lower. Inhale. Legs back in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lower. And then pull the knees into your chest for a little stretch, releasing the spine. Legs will go into tabletop. Lift head and shoulders off the mat, arms overhead. You're going to keep the right arm and leg where they are, and then you're going to straighten out the left leg as the left arm goes behind you and pull it back in. We'll stay with the same side. And pull it back in. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale back in. So we're lengthening in opposition. You're reaching through the toes and you're reaching through the fingertips. If this is too much on your neck, you can use your right hand to give it a little bit of support. And let's do 3, 2, and last one. Second side, right arm, right leg, and back in, and lengthen, and back in. Then we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. And hug the legs in and lower down. You're going to place the left knee the left foot on the mat. Right knee is going to straighten. We'll point the toes. Lower down the right leg, circle it around and back up. bring it down, around, and back up. Try not to put too much wiggle through the hips as you're doing this. One more time, pause at the top and reverse. Around and down, back up through center. Around and down, back up through center. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug that knee in towards your chest. Left leg is going to go long. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat and switch. Pull the left leg in, right leg long, hovering back above the mat, and switch, and switch, and switch. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Both knees in, put the right foot down, rest your head and shoulders down, left leg raises high. Point the left toes, bring it down through center and around and back up. Down through center, around and back up. We'll go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse. Around and down, back up through center. We'll go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees in. Lift head and shoulders off the mat. Now both legs are going to reach out long as the arms do. Circle the arms around. Bring your legs in. Reach out. Circle around. And we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Stay up if you can. Just rotate the head side to side just to release any tension through the neck. Hands are going to go behind your head. You're going to keep the left knee in as your right elbow reaches towards it and the right leg reaches long. And we're going into crisscross. So just working into the obliques. And we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Hug the knees in, rest down. Feet are going to come on the mat, hip distance apart for bridges. And we're going to do articulation bridges to get some movement through the spine. So knees are going to press forward. Inhale in your neutral spine. Exhale to tuck the pelvis as you begin to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top, and exhale to roll back down. We'll do a few here, just getting the movement. And when you're at the top, you might feel a little stretch through the hip flexors and the thighs as well. So it should feel pretty good. Let's do 2 more. And lower down. This next time, hold it up, little pulses, down an inch, up an inch. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll down. We're going to roll it up again. This time we're going to do marches. So you really have to stabilize through the hamstrings and the glutes. So you're going to tighten the left glute as you pull the right knee in towards your chest and lower down and reverse. Tighten the right glute, bring the left knee in. So little marches here, trying to keep the hips level and the pelvis stable. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Inhale as you bring the hips up a little bit higher. Exhale to roll down. Come to lay on your side. I'm on my left side, so that way I can face you. And you're going to stay all the way down to start. Your top hand is going to be in front of your stomach. Both legs will be glued together. And then you're going to raise both legs up and lower back down. So you'll raise both legs and back down. We're firing into the obliques again. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Prop up onto your elbow, and you're going to bend both knees. Your feet will be in a line with your hips. Feet are going to stay together, and with the top knee, you're going to raise up that leg and lower down. You'll bring it up and back down. Two more. And then we're going to add on to it. Next time you raise it up, you're going to straighten out the knee, feet together, lower back down. Lift up, straighten the knee, feet together, back down. And we'll do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Hold it up, rotate so that way the toes are pointed down, lower and lift here. So this sideline series is designed to work the gluteus medius, which is really vital in running. It helps to keep our hips level and prevent knee injuries as well. Hold it up on this one, little pulses towards the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Press up and come to sit with the leg that was just the top leg in front or on top of the bottom leg. You're going to feel a nice stretch through the outer right hip. You might feel it here if you're able to. You can crawl your hands forward and get the stretch a little bit more. And then come back up and we'll do the second side. So we'll start with the head down. Top hand is going to be in front of the stomach to help stabilize, both knees straight. Lower and lift both legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. You're going to bend both knees, prop up onto your elbow, and we'll lower and lift that top knee for our clamshells. You might be able to rotate a little bit higher than me. I am working on my flexibility and mobility. But we are all working on ourselves and have to start somewhere. 2, 1, hold it up, straighten out the knee. Bend the knee to bring it back in. So little clams with extension. Let's do one more. Hold the leg out straight, rotate so that way the toes are pointing as much downward as they can, and then lower and lift like this. Three, 2, last one, hold it up, little pulses. So you're just lifting the heel towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down. Press up so that way your top leg that you were just working is in front of the other one. And then same variation you took, so whether the leg was in front or on top of the leg. And then if you were able to before, try to crawl forward, getting that nice stretch through that left side. It looks like we're going to go a little bit longer than I thought. We have some back extension work, and then we'll be all done for today. So when you're ready, you're going to come to lay on your stomach. You're going to have your hands by your chest, elbows tucked in, and then on your exhale, you're going to press up into the back extension. If this does not feel good for your back, you're going to stay on elbows. Whichever variation works best for you today. And lower back down. And come up. And lower down. One more time. And down. You're going to press gently up, just a small amount off the mat, and then you're going to lift the hands off the mat. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, and you're working through the thoracic spine. Then you're going to straighten out the arms to a T, lower them towards your legs, back out to a T, and then in towards your W. We'll do that again. Straighten out to a T, bring it back towards your legs, to a T, and W. And again. And we'll just do a few more here. Try not to lose that extension in the spine. One more time. And place your hands down. You can stack your hands and rest your forehead on your hands. You're going to keep both hips on the mat. You'll keep the knees straight, and you're going to lift up through the hip, the right leg, and lower back down. So we're just doing hip extensions here. Just working the glutes. You shouldn't feel any pressure in the low back. Toes are pointed. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, switch sides, left leg up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. You're going to bend both knees and then bring the knees a little bit wider, and heels are going to go together. So you're in a frog position, just on your stomach. Then, if you're feeling up for it, you're going to lift your feet towards the ceiling as both knees come off the ground, and lower back down. So we're doing little lifts here. You should be feeling a lot of glute work. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower the legs, roll to your side, and you can press up and come into a mermaid seat. Arms are going to go out to a T. We're just going to finish with some side bending and rotation. And we'll lift over. You can look up towards the ceiling if that feels good. This next time when you're in the side bend position, you are going to look up towards the ceiling. Then you're going to tap your top hand towards the ground and back up. So we're getting a little bit of rotation through the spine. And then you'll pause with the top hand up, come back up to a T position, and counter stretch to the other side. And then we'll switch legs. Arms will come out to a T. You're going to lower into that side bend and back up. And we'll do a few here. Just getting a nice stretch. This next time, once you're in that side bend, you're going to look up towards the ceiling, and then you'll tap the pinky towards the mat and rotate back up. Pause when you're in that side bend, come back up to arms in a T, and counter stretch to the opposite side. And come back up. You are all set for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. If you did, make sure to leave a comment or like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you next time.